Time to take another look at this morning's papers now. Here with me to review them are the articles columnist Ali Miraj and the anthropologist Marianne Hotter, still with us, which is good to see. Don't want me talking to myself. So let's kick off, shall we, with another selection. Ali, you found an article in the Daily Mail which kind of reminds us that although we've had a month of industrial action, it's not over. There is more to come, and there are some areas of the economy that are concerned about that.
Well, this is the nighttime economy, which is close to my heart. I've DJed for over 20 years, and this is Michael Kill, the Nighttime Industry Association chief, saying that because of these strikes over the festive period, this could have cost parts of the nighttime economy up to £2 billion in lost sales because of cancelled bookings. And you've also got the head of UK Hospitality, Kate Nichols, also alluding to the same issue, that this is already a difficult enough time with increasing operational costs for businesses. You've got Lohan Presenza from the Ministry of Sound, which I used to be their external auditor for many years, also saying that this is going to pose a problem in terms of drink sales. So whilst they're looking forward to welcoming revellers tonight for the New Year's Eve festivities, it's going to still have an impact on overall revenues generated. I was speaking to the guy who ran the venue where I held my own DJ night in Shoreditch for the last 6 years, and he was telling me that because of strike action, bad weather, and people working from home post-pandemic, it's cost his revenues almost 30%. So really, really tough out there. So we should support our industries as best we can, and particularly, try and support people in the nighttime economy.
Well, yes, it is a very serious issue. We would like you to do a set sometime for us, Ali. I think
More
you
than
should.
Happy to. As long as it's house.
It's got to be house. Okay. I'm not sure or maybe I'll just come to Shoreditch sometime. Maybe that's the answer. Not the night before doing this. Note to self. Let's move on, shall we, Marianne, to the Star. You'll come with me, won't you, to Shoreditch?
Yeah, although, Ali, I am definitely one of those people who is part of the problem, because working from home, I look out the window now and I go, oh, God, the weather's terrible. The train might be cancelled. I'm at home in my comfy clothes, and the momentum to get up, get glammed, get on the train, get into London, have to budget for what might be a very expensive cab ride home. I'm like, I'm out. I'm really sorry. Apologies to the nighttime economy. I'm part of the problem.
Well, yes, and you mentioned the weather being part of the issue, and that is actually the story you wanted to talk about on the front of the Star. It looks like we're in for a big freeze, according to the Star.
Yeah, so this is a sort of, we're in the time of year where you have to do a lot of kind of retrospective reflection, a little bit of future prediction. So the Star has gone for the full weather complement. So looking at the very, very odd, catastrophic at times weather that we've had in the year just gone. You'll remember the temperature, the thermostats going over 40 degrees C in the summer, and those shocking wildfires. There were more than 25,000 wildfires in the UK, and obviously with the predictions for climate change, increasing instability in the weather systems, that's going to happen again. Things are going to be worse. But also, you've got this bomb cyclone that has hit the east coast of the United States and Canada, dropping up to 50 inches of snow, freezing parts of the Niagara Falls. But we may also get the kind of much gentler edge of that, which will be a lot of heavy, heavy, heavy rain, perhaps up to 10 days of heavy rain in January, which in some areas is much needed and won't be a problem, but in other areas it could cause flash flooding or kind of waterlogged land, ultimately causing rivers to burst their banks and stuff like that. Fundamentally, I think instead of us just focusing on the kind of, oh, goodness me, this is weather, strange weather, what should we do about it? We actually need to invest and get our governments, get regulations, changes to land use so that we actually do have functioning peat bogs. We have rivers with trees along the edges, this so-called riparian woodland, because that's the kind of the engineering of the landscape, or allowing nature to restore so that nature can control some of these aspects, is much, much better than digging a deeper river and hoping for the best when the torrent of water hits the town and the new build housing estates downstream, because it just doesn't work. That doesn't work. We can't do it that way.
Okay. Let's move on to the front of the Sun, Ali. And Brian May getting a knighthood really proved to be a bit of a gift for the headline writers, didn't we? This is a cracking one.
Yeah, look, this is Brian May, one of the founders of the rock band Queen, along with Freddie Mercury and Roger Taylor in 1970. And he's got a knighthood, and good for him. I mean, look, Brian May is not only a brilliant guitarist, he's also a very clever man. He just got his PhD, well, some years ago now, got his PhD from Imperial College in Astrophysics, 37 years after starting it. Obviously, touring got in the way a bit, but he got it. And he recounts a lovely story 20 years ago when he played on the top of Buckingham Palace at the Queen's Golden Jubilee. God Save the Queen, he played a solo to over 1 billion people. And then a few weeks later met the Queen at Buckingham Palace. She didn't recognize him. And he said, "Sorry, ma'am, I was the man who played on the top of your roof the other week." And she said, "Oh, it was you, was it?" So quite fun. We also know that DJ Spoonie from the Garage he made the Garage anthem, the team with the Dream Team. He's also been honoured. The Chief Rabbi, Denise Lewis. So yeah, a good bunch of people up there, and also some of the Lionesses as well for their Euro Championship win. So it's good to see public figures being honoured in this way.
That's right, and also all those people that may not be famous or household names are getting honoured for making a real difference in the community. We are out of time. We don't have a chance, I don't think, to talk about the super rodents that are invading Parliament. They are actually mice, in case anyone's thinking I'm referring to something else. Sorry about that, Marianne. Hope you both have a very good new year. I suspect Marianne's not going out from what you were saying earlier, are you? But have a lovely time, both of you, anyway. Marianne and Ali, good to see you as ever. Thanks very much indeed.
Thank you.